Wow, guys. All right, guys, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to another video. Today, it looks like it is finally the day. We were right on the money. We predicted it exactly correct. Let me just make sure my audio is doing good. Thumbs up in the stream if you can hear me well. This is actually pretty insane, but I thought it was a rumor and I thought it wasn't true, but I got a couple texts. I saw another text somewhere else, and now it is finally a fact and it is finally here. There is now a $7,500 discount plus 10,000 supercharging free miles if you take delivery of a Tesla Model 3 or Model Y this month by December 31st. So we're going to take a look at it. I took a brief look at the demo inventory out there. It seems like they're all disappearing now. So if you guys are on the fence, if you're looking for a deal, and if you want a Tesla Model 3 or Model Y, now is the time to try and pull the trigger, because $7,500, I mean, we'll just talk about why this is a ton more important than any sort of tax credit or anything like that. And you can probably guess why. But before we get into that, let's roll that intro real quick. All right, so thanks for watching a stream. Another stream. Thanks for watching another video. My name is Dennis, and I love talking about Tesla hacking, as I like to call it, but basically just getting the best deal on a Tesla at the best possible price, or just getting really good financing on your Tesla. So if you're interested in any of that, please hit that subscribe. And today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link, new down below in the description, where you can actually join, support the channel, get my buying guide, and schedule a call with me, but more on that later. All right, so let's take a look at the evidence. I want to fact check. I didn't want to go on here and just spit BS, but I did tweet about it. So we can take a look at my tweet. So breaking news, Tesla increased the discount to $7,500 on in-stock Model 3 and Model Y, plus 10,000 supercharging miles through 12/31. I can't even tag him and it goes more calorie, but here's the evidence right here. I actually pulled this from the Discord app, the Waiting for Tesla Discord app. It's a great resource, and this guy, TJ, came on and just posted the screenshot. So I just borrowed the screenshot. So shout out to TJ from Waiting for Tesla. I definitely support the Waiting for Tesla page. I love what they're doing, but you can see it right here, a text message from Tesla themselves. Exciting news. If you take delivery between now and December 31st, and wow, this actually just came out at what, 4:30? So we are straight to the game right now, straight with all the breaking news. But if you take delivery now to December 31st, you get $7,500 adjusted off your price, point of sale, line for item discount. That's massive, ladies and gentlemen. That's huge, because $3,750, that was okay. But now that we are at $7,500 plus 10,000 free supercharging miles, which has a valuation of anywhere from $500 to $1,200, $1,500, that's actually insane, because we definitely always want money in our pocket right away at a discount. And so $7,500 off the price of the vehicle is money that you can deposit, discounted right into your pocket. Whereas a $7,000 500 tax credit, you have to wait all the way till 2024 to get it back after you file for your taxes, unless you adjust your W-2 holdings throughout all of next year. So, I mean, this is massive news. $7,500. I know a lot of you that have, scheduled calls with me, joined the Patreon, and you were always on the fence and waiting to see what would happen next year in January and all that stuff. But now you can basically get a Model Y standard range for under $40,000, under $39,000, maybe even $38,000 if you can find a good one. So now's the time. I mean, I just already checked. Wow, holy crap. No way this is true. Model X is zero. That can't be right. I just checked the Model Y, and the demo vehicles are disappearing fast. There was like a $5,000 demo vehicle in somewhere in the middle of the country. That's already gone. There's still a $7,500 one in Honolulu, Hawaii. So if you're in Hawaii, this is a disgustingly sick deal. What is that? Like $58,000 after it's all said and done for a Model Y performance with only 1,300 miles. That's insane. But these are disappearing quick. Let's check the Model 3s, because that's the other place where we're going to find some deals. And this is where you can get, if you've been waiting for a used Tesla in the 30K range, like mid 30K range, now you can basically get a brand new rear-wheel drive with the new LFP battery that you can charge all the way up to 100% for what, under 39K. Like right now, this is $39,000. Like quick math right there. This one's even cheaper. What is that? Like 45. I'm like pretty excited and pumped about this. Like what is that? 45,210 minus 7,500. That's 37,710, ladies and gentlemen, for a brand new 2022 Model 3 LFP battery in Colorado. Like that, if that's not a deal, like I'm almost about to like pull the trigger on, like that's like disgustingly cheap. I mean, relatively cheap. That is the deal right there. You're basically pre-pricing, everything. Happy Hippo, I just saw that you just joined the chat. Like I'm not even gonna read your comments because I know you're pumped like crazy right now and excited because you basically saved a bunch. Because I've been telling you, like it feels so good to be right about all this, because I've been telling. I mean, of course, again, Tesla came in and out of the gun did this a little early. I thought this was gonna be the last week of the month after Christmas to drive sales like through the end of the year, but they came strong out of the gate. It's still December 21st, only 6 days after they announced the 10,000 supercharging miles. They've come out strong with this $7,500 discount. So there are deals to be had if you've been on the fence, and if you need a car, then this is 100% where it's at. And this is just insane. I mean, I'm not sure they're going to do anything else. I mean, hopefully, like, I'm still a Tesla investor at the end of the day. Hopefully this does enough to get to the number that they want, to get the excitement back into the game, because this is going to be equal to technically what January 1st is, right? Like that, of course, not 100% equal line for line equal, because they still have to get that money back. If you take delivery in the first quarter next year, you get that money back in 2024. But still, like, this is like absolutely insane. This is like this. If the time to buy is right now, 1000% if you're on the sidelines. But before we get into the comments, because I know a ton of you are excited right now, just as I am, today's video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. New one. If you want to support the channel, or if you want to get my buying guide, or if you want to schedule a one-on-one call with me to ask me any questions about buying a Tesla, you can actually check out my Patreon link that I just realized I didn't even put into the description. So I'm going to check that in a second. But you can actually support the channel by joining my Patreon, and you can get all the things. And I think what I'm going to do is, moving forward, any deals that I find, that I see out there that, I really like, or I think that is definitely out there and exceeds all the different other vehicles out there, I'm going to post it in that group first. So my Patreon members get first access and first visibility to see the best deals that are out there that I think that are good. Like, deals that are like $4,000, $5,000 discount on top. Like yesterday, we found a Model Y performance for just like this one in Hawaii with $7,500 discount, but it was I think it was in like Chicago or something like that. It was like absolutely insane, and it was like definitely the way to go. All right, so let's jump into some comments. Dude, I was just gonna message you. Exactly, yeah. Absolutely insane. I just got word of it just so well, but I didn't believe it at first, but definitely absolutely insane. Tablapi Andy, do you think a Tesla Model Y 22 performance for $60,000 is good? With this $7,500 credit, it's a demo, by the way. Yes, because what is that? That brings your price down to, you mean like, does it 62 minus 75, or is it 62 after 75? If it's 62 after the 75 and your price is 62, that's okay. Unless it's like a fully loaded Model Y performance, that's okay. I think we need to break past the 60K mark with the performance for it to be a slamming deal on that. Alexis, crazy time. I just want used prices to drop. Yeah, now that this $7,500 discount, it's going to take another couple of weeks, I would say. I think all Teslas are going to suffer huge, massive drops in January, February across all models, because there's just so much that's going to be happening on the new pricing side because of all this. And then now there's might be new technology in January that might get announced on the earnings call. The new used market is definitely going to suffer. Toppy Andy, I actually chatted with a Tesla rep and they said that they are doing it. Yeah, thank you for coming in and confirming everything that I'm hearing. This is just absolutely insane. Crystals, this is true. Very excited as I'm picking up my Tesla Model Y performance to Model Y tomorrow. Congrats, Crystals. Like if you've been waiting, if you've been pushing off, like you just got a slamming good deal. Nice, congrats, thank you. Chuck Slug, Belden, welcome. How can I get a Tesla in Louisiana? Just go to your Tesla advisor, local shop, talk to them, and figure out how you can get it. Happy Hippo, you just joined, so you're just catching up right now. I bet you're pretty excited. You just saved. At first you were like saving nothing. Now you save 30. Then you save $37.50, and now you're saving $7,500 off your old price. Like, I don't even remember now. What is your price? Like, you must be in like the low 50s now. So congratulations on that. Slappy Andy, thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. Yeah, everybody liked this video. Happy here, but it's not on the website. Yeah, so it's an internal communication at this point. Like, all the Tesla reps are, circling around. Okay, so the Tesla rep, they might update it soon. So it's kind of like an internal thing. So it's not completely known, but you can see right here, this is a screen text message from a Tesla advisor, and they texted it out. And then actually my I have a good source, really good source. I won't say if he actually works or she works for Tesla or not, but they also texted me and confirmed this exact the exact thing. Chevy 2, waiting for Tesla to decide to update. I would be careful because by the time if you think about this, by the time that 7,500 credit is widely known, every single one of these demos are going to disappear, because that is really, if you think about it, that's really where the deal is with the demo discount plus the 7,500 plus everything else that you can potentially get. So if you're waiting for that, just be really careful of that. I mean, it's $250. It's kind of a $250 gamble, yes. But I mean, it's kind of worth it, because that's the deal you want. You want a Tesla with the demo discount to really get that deep, like $10,000 off at the end of the day. Alexis, hi, no real world and Model 3 real drive in California. Yeah. Happy people. Okay, I'm just catching up. I guess I'll pull the trigger and get the black interior too. Too bad for it. You better call them now, Happy, before that vehicle just disappears. 62,000 before 7,500. That's insane, Slappy. So what is that? Like a $55,000 Model Y performance? If that car was in front of me today, I would probably buy it before you did. Just kidding. No, you can have it. I don't need it. Congrats to you if you can get that vehicle. That is a deal, because if you think about it, that vehicle is going to be always, well, it's not always, but driving on the lot, that vehicle is still going to be worth than what you paid for it. So you're immediately right in the money, and you're not losing anything after that. I know, Alexis, I'm trying to hold out for a white interior, but may just go with the cheapest price. I really prefer white. Yeah. So I've had 3 Teslas, a Model 3, a Model Y, and a Model S back to back, and all of them